Okay, still in the beginnings of round 2, but we're gonna go ahead and take care of Little Cup. Unlike round 1, where majority was a bit more easy to handle, nearly every fight, with kind of the exception of the first, is gonna be a nail biter. We're gonna have to hope everything goes right our way. Hopefully with this team selection, we can get a good start. Not hoping for a really great time, but really just hoping for a time I can be proud of. Because unlike unless if I posted it already, we saw a highlight of a pretty bad one. But if not, we're gonna pretend I didn't say that. But if I did, you saw it. Let's go ahead and see how we fare in our attempts at Little Cup. We've already done a few, but let's see how we do. 3, 2, 1. Wait. Okay, there we go. 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's hope for a good start.
Wheels ready to roll. Pokemon Tournament Little Cup. The combatants are all still young Pokemon with little experience. Let's see what these Pokemon are capable of doing in battle.
Oh, execute lead. This is it.
There it goes. That struck home.
This could be the common.
It's better protected against physical attacks. The crowd's excitement is building from this heated battle. Deep attack. Drill the weakness. Yes, it's going down. Which Pokemon will join the battle now? Oh, it's Machop!
I always find it hilarious anytime, I don't even know if it matters for the team setup, but it always brings out Machop over Rhyhorn. And I'll never understand why, since Rhyhorn is the range. This is just guaranteed done. And it doesn't have like an item or anything that would combat it either. So I'll never understand.
Is there any way of stopping this incredible Pokemon?
Unless it's Venonat. But even then, it still brings out Rhyhorn.
Oh,
Let's see.
it's down to the last Pokemon now.
Alright.
The number
We've
of
only hit the range
remaining
once.
Pokemon
Let's see if we
is
can
3
do
to
it
1.
this time.
Whoa! An impressive impact.
Ah, missed it. And this is a knockout if it
There's
lands.
the attack. That's some major damage.
Ooh, he also missed the range. Or she.
They're both hanging tough. Could this be it?
Give me your soft sand.
Oh my, the item was stolen. The last
My soft
Pokemon
sand now.
goes down. And there goes the battle.
Alright, still went pretty good. Now have to fight 2. See if we can pick up the luck. Because from here on out, it's not going to be really easy or straightforward.
This is the second round. Trainers place the Pokeballs containing their leadoff Pokemon on the field to start the battle.
Alright, we get 2 chances.
Combatants face each other. Hydro Pump. Oh, that's a miss.
Oh, that was chance 1.
There's the shot. A savage hit. The crowd's excitement is building from this heated battle.
Hydro Pump coming in, take 2.
Oh, what's this? Bullseye. Wow.
But honestly, getting the first miss isn't terrible. because at least that puts us into getting knocked out by Spearow. Assuming Spearow is next, if it's the common.
Oh, it's Spearow.
Alright, is the common.
Battler live up to expectations?
Alright, now we sacrifice Spearow. I mean, now we sacrifice our horsey. Thank you for your efforts as always.
Yes, it's a hit. There it is. Knockout. That KO will
I always thought you had to bring out Voltorb next, and then you deal with Bulbasaur with Abra one-on-one, but something interesting. This Spearow is kind of dumb. I don't know why the AI thinks it's that special, but if we do not get the range, this is a range. Missed it. We are blessed with luck because it doesn't go for Tri Attack. It does for Sky Attack. I'll never understand why it does that, but we'll take it.
Deep attack. Right, that's a hit. Down it goes.
Alright, and then the last should be Bulbasaur.
Just one Pokemon remains. Oh, it's Bulbasaur. This is the last Pokemon. The white hot
I never knew that until I started doing more practice in Fight 2, and then I realized Spearow doesn't do Tri Attack. And you're better off not using you're better off using Voltorb as the backup instead of trying to deal with each Pokemon on one.
And there goes the battle.
Now we're on to Fight 3, which should be the easiest if only one thing goes our way. And I literally mean just one thing has to go our way for it to be a super simple fight.
We've been blessed with a succession of hotly contested battles here in Pokemon Stadium. The roar of the crowd signals the start of the third round.
Alright.
They prepare for battle.
Gotta go agility, copying some of the tactics off round 1.
Ah, it raised its agility.
Okay. The Swooper does have Quick Claw.
Look at that swag.
Now, the moment it'll actually matter is if it gets a Quick Claw off here. If it did it turn 1, it honestly does not matter whatsoever. It doesn't affect anything. But if it gets it off here, the chances of losing become a little bit higher. Alright, good. This fight has now become straightforward.
A serious attack. Serious damage. Oh no! It fainted just like that. We're eagerly awaiting the appearance of the next Pokemon. Oh, it's yes! Will this battler live up to expectations?
With that agility, it is necessary, because without it, Meowth and Diglett can't outspeed us, but with it, we have now become the fastest. And just demolish everything. Get out of here, Meowth. Stupid cat. This Meowth could just become a nightmare if it doesn't go your way.
Oh, it's Psyduck. It's down to the last Pokemon now.
Psyduck does have Ice Beam, which one hits us, but with our speed and power, not an issue.
Vicious attack. What impressive impact.
And just falls down. Down the mighty duck.
That settles this battle. And there goes the battle.
But only that can happen if the Wooper doesn't Quick Claw turn 2. Turn 1 is okay, but turn 2, no. That just becomes a recipe for possible L. Alright, but now comes the one of the difficult fights of Little Cup round 2.
The battles are intensifying to a fever pitch. This is round 4.
Hound hour lead. Shoot, I've not come across this one yet. What does it do in this situation? I think I gotta stay.
Oh,
it has Ghastly. I read that wrong. I didn't know if it had Ghastly or not. Oh man, that is so unfortunate.
Oh, it's Ghastly. Here's the first move. Whoops, that attack's no good.
Okay, so now
which affects the flow of battle.
what does it have? It has Psychic. I gotta go Fancy.
This Pokemon is switching out. Oh, it's Fancy.
Okay.
Look.
It will outspeed, but if it chooses to switch, at least I will knock out. It shouldn't switch out because Seal will take hit. Yeah, it's just gonna do this. All right. I'm just gonna do double team. Okay, so that was the ideal move because it's not gonna switch. It doesn't want to sacrifice getting heavy hitted from Fanfi. I just have to land. All right, perfect.
Oh, it has no strength left.
So it is gonna bring out Seal next. It is gonna do Surf. Which means, what do I do here?
The number of remaining Pokemon is 3-2. This battle's outcome is still far from certain.
I'll go Voltorb.
The trainer's switching Pokemon. Oh, it's Voltorb! There's the attack!
Alright, Voltorb, I need you to land this. I don't think we lose if we miss, but it's going to be a lot more difficult. Alright, good. Because if we did miss that, Seal would have knocked out Voltorb. Doduo does do good one-on-one against Seal, but the problem is I would just have to rely on Fanfi. At least I have Voltorb and Doduo and Fanfi to deal with Houndour, which makes a difference. Trust me, this is nowhere near done yet. Alright, then it just gets rid of us. You would have. The Voltorb did exactly what it should do. Beautiful work. Alright, Doduo. Just to be safe, I believe Doduo outspeeds Houndour. Or it's a speed tie. It's either base 12 or 13. So we either tie it or we beat it. Alright, either we beat the speed tie or we're just faster.
That was good.
Alright, at least for my notes, if I do see Houndour lead, I have to write down that it does switch to Ghastly, but I don't know if I have to also test out if I do switch knowing that, if it starts to switch back. Actually, it shouldn't, because if I put Fanfi and Ghastly one-on-one, I think it might just save time, honestly. But the same outcome should happen. Alright, not a bad fight. Luckily, wasn't too unfortunate on our end, but it could have been. Could have been a lot worse. I also did not expect that matchup.
echo all over Pokemon Stadium. Will these cries turn into roars of victory? Round 5 begins now.
Alright. Charmander's pretty much only major appearance, and it's just... Oh, he didn't switch. Oh, I've never seen this team set up then. I don't know what's going to be coming next. If it didn't switch, that means it doesn't have Vulpix then.
That was just too quick.
Does that mean it has... What does it have then? There's only so many options it can have. It probably has... Marrow then.
Oh, it's Centric.
Huh, this is an interesting choice.
There it goes.
Alright, this is the Charmander show now that it didn't switch.
There's the attack.
Alright, since I'm at full health, I should live this.
Drill the weakness.
Nice. Because normally with the Vulpix switch, I do still take damage with Centric one-on-one, but with full health, shouldn't have done it. Okay, so if it didn't switch to Vulpix, what does it mean its last is? I'm only super effective against Chikorita. I legitimately can't think of what the next should be.
Oh, it's Fluffa. It's down to the last Pokemon now.
Interesting. So honestly, the non-common team is ideally the better team. Not a shock. Saves time, that's for sure.
A psychic blast. That's a hit. There it is. Knockout. That KO will
Alright, Doduo. Only thing I do have to worry about is Clefai's Quick Claw. It's the only thing.
Oh, it's Doduo. The number of remaining Pokemon is 2 to 1.
But not a worry for my Doduo. Manages to outrun. Get out of here.
There are no more remaining Pokemon.
Sorry, Cleffa. Adorable, but sorry. Alright, Clark ended up being a lot easier without it being the common team. Kind of a shock. I've never gone against anything other than the common, which is something I probably should test on because I was very unsure, but it still ended up working very well in my favor. Alright. Sadly though, Cora is penultimately the second hardest in round 2 in my opinion. Little Cup. Next to the final opponent, Rex. This is just gonna be... I need everything to go right in this fight.
Round 6 is about to get underway. Many trainers have fallen by the wayside, leaving just 8 to reach the quarterfinals.
Alright, landing the first Hydro Pump is good. Even if we miss, it's not a terrible thing. But here possibly comes... Yep. Abra. This is the dangerous one. Abra is just superior in round 2. Its stats and everything are just a lot better than the Rental Abra. It's faster, it's stronger, and a little bit more bulkier. Just a little bit. Like, Phanpy does not one-hit Abra with Earthquake. And it just barely one-hits our Phanpy with Psychic. It can live, but I think it's a range. But sadly, that means Phanpy's not up for the job. I have to get fortunate here. This is where this is a win or a loss can happen. I have to get very fortunate. Okay, landing the first thief is good. Alright, did 10. As long as we do half, that's all that matters. Now we have at least 2 more tries. Because we have to worry about getting parried and flinched. Now we have only 1 try.
How's that?
Okay, that didn't matter. We got through it.
Down it goes.
That crit really did scare me because I thought I was going to be down to one chance left.
Pokemon left to come out.
That doesn't mean we're out of the park yet, though. We can still lose.
It's down to the last
Luckily, I still have the
Pokemon
berry to
now.
help me out.
It used a berry to restore its HP. The white hot
Does it go for a
battle
track
continues.
still? I really hope it does, just so I can have another chance. Okay.
It used its attraction.
Alright. I have two chances.
Hey, it
this one
became
and then the next
attracted
one.
to the opponent. This Pokemon is very
Alright,
much
have one more
attracted
chance.
by the opponent.
Or this is a loss.
A hot battle is unfolding. A sharp attack. It's a weak spot.
How do you crit oh my god.
Quick collapse.
Ah.
Just
That is
one
super upsetting. I just needed to hit it
remains.
once, and then Fanfi can take care of it from here.
Oh, it's Fanfi.
Alright, if I crit, this is a win. If not, we're done. We are having to reset Korra. Not a shock, but I was kind of hoping we could do it.
A furious attack. Uh-oh. There are no more remaining
This
Pokemon.
Dratini is just cracked beyond levels.
The battle.
Could have won. I legitimately could have won if I didn't get critted on both pokes. We'll go ahead and try again. Man, I was really good on time too, but whatever. It's the first time, first attempt. I just needed to hit the Dratini once, because the Ice Beam doesn't knock out Fanfi.
Leaving just 8 to reach the quarterfinals.
Although there's a reason why the Dratini does have scope lens, but still, that was beyond cracked.
Both get ready to go. Hydro Punch. That hurt. Whoa, that was fast. It's down already. This battle is intense right from the start. Oh, it's Abra.
Thank you, Horsey, but you've done your job.
3 to 2. A psychic blast. A vicious hit.
I wonder what would happen if I sacrificed
Like that.
my Fanfi
Which Pokemon will join the
Abra.
battle now?
and have Dratini and Horsey go one-on-one. I don't know how smart that is. I may have to test it out and see if that's an option, but I don't know if that's something I want to do. Alright, well, we got lucky once. See if we can do it again.
It used Thunder Wave. It's gripped by paralysis. What's next? Bam! That worked perfectly.
Alright, getting the first one's always good, but now we have 2 more tries. Get it going, Abra. Shake off the flinching and the para. That doesn't bother you. No, Abra, it's not supposed to bother you.
A hot battle is unfolding. How's that? Hit! That inflicted some damage.
Nice, 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 nice.
What we do? That struck home. Oh, and down it goes. There's only one Pokemon left to come out. Oh, it's Dratini. This is the last Pokemon.
Alright, just have two chances, assuming it doesn't do a freaking scope lens again. Surely it doesn't. Because Abra's gonna shake off the attraction and paralysis. He doesn't care about that stuff. Abra, you're not supposed to care about this kind of stuff.
The white hot battle continues. A sharp attack. Hit. That was
Alright,
good.
last chance. right, beautiful stuff, Abra. Beautiful stuff. A crit of your own would have been nice.
It's a fierce battle. Whirling twister. Right, that's a hit. Oh, quick throw back.
Wait a minute. Oh, I think I might have screwed myself over though. Because well, regardless, if it crits, I'm done. Hopefully it doesn't. It doesn't knock me out with ice beam though. But if it crits, that's a different story. If that's a range, I'm so lucky. I think there's a reason why I'm supposed to have Voltorb as the next one. I have to figure out which poke makes sense. So. I got so lucky with that fight though. I'm gonna have to go back to the drawing board. I wrote down Fanfi, but I have to figure out if that is the better option though. I really have to go back to the drawing board on that one. It's like I did get a little fortunate. But honestly, after that fight, I kind of needed to, so. Alright. At least the penultimate fight is Tina, which is admittedly, in my opinion, a bit easier to handle.
Let the semifinals begin. Despite their numerous battles, the remaining Pokemon still look ready for more.
Gotta go Thunder.
Combatants face each other. What's the opening gambit? Yes, it's a hit! Here it comes! Thunder! Drill the weakness! It went down as soon as the battle started! This has turned into a vicious battle right off the bat.
Okay, since Doduo is a rare team, what's next?
Oh, it's
Rattata. Okay, I'm gonna trust my note. It tells me to go Fanfi, so I'm gonna go Fanfi.
Pokemon is 3-2. Here comes the Pokemon Switch. Oh, it's Fanfi.
It does do dig still. Okay, that's why. It still outspeeds me, but at least I get a free hit.
Pokemon Switch affects the flow of battle. What's next? The hit glanced right off. There's the attack. That's it.
Alright, it's probably gonna do quick attack now. It's pretty much its only option, other than Super Fang. Yeah, Super Fang.
What's this? Hit! That was good! Hang on! Earthquake! Great hit! Oh, which relax! Just one Pokemon.
Sad thing about this Eevee though is that since I don't bring Abra, I have to get it with. I have to take away its gold berries somehow.
Pokemon now.
Oh wait, no, I do have Abra.
Commands are made.
Is that enough?
There's the attack.
Doesn't sound like it's enough.
That was a glancing blow.
How much will I do? I think I do enough to take its gold berry, don't I?
There's the shot. Hit. That inflicted some damage.
Yeah, it's gonna consume its gold berry.
They're both
Wait,
hanging
what?
tough.
It doesn't consume its gold berry at that health? What?
There, quick attack. Yes, it's a hit. Oh, it has no strength left. What Pokemon will appear next?
Okay, this is a little concerning. Ah, the Psychic. No, Psychic doesn't do enough. Ah, this is so bad.
It's a fierce battle.
Alright, I should have just done Endure. Oh, that was such a bad play. Oh. Okay, Psychic did do enough. Okay, I was really worried it didn't. My worried is if I did less than that, it would have consumed its gold berry. Although that crit nearly got me. If it did, that would have been a completely different round. Alright, still managed to come out of it alive and safely, but now it's Rex, and he is no pushover. Rex will always find a way to annoy me. I literally spent so many countless times trying to make sure I can get a good fight out of him. Can only hope it happens. Okay. So, based on my team selection and what he brings and what I've learned is a couple things. If I see Chansey, it's a reset. Porygon, I still have a slight chance. If I see Scyther, it's a very, 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 very tiny chance, but it's still possible. But let's talk to this important matter. I need to see Surf. Give me Surf Slowpoke. Let me see Surf, please. Thank you. Now let's just go as normal. I consume my berry. Okay, so now if it does Earthquake, it's not a big deal, because Earthquake does 15 max. If it does Earthquake turn 1, that's a loss.
A furious attack. That's a major damage.
See, 15.
The gold berry to restore its HP.
If it does Earthquake turn 1, it does too much damage, and then it does Earthquake again, and then I get knocked out. It has to do Surf turn 1. It has to. Okay. Like I said, if it's Chansey, it's a reset. That's a loss. Porygon, I have a chance. Scyther, it has to be the last. Yeah. That's a loss. Scyther can't be the second. And it was Chansey. That was such a bad team. That was literally such a bad team. Literally the two pokes I definitely did not want to see. Okay. So far that Slowpoke fight did go well though.
Battle. Which trainer will claim the champion's throne?
And Scyther cannot be the lead either for obvious reasons, and that is a pretty rare selection. That Scyther lead was first. That is an automatic loss too. Honestly, I could just eat up that last continue, but whatever.
This is it, the final battle. Which trainer will claim the champion's throne? They prepare for battle.
Oh, it switches. That's also very rare. It can still be the common team if it switches. I've seen it switch on many occasions.
Oh, it's on it.
Okay, this isn't bad either. This is still winnable, but it has to be the common team still, and I have to win the speed tie. I have to win the speed tie.
What's the opening gambit?
If I lose the speed tie, that's a loss.
How will this newly switched out Pokemon fare?
Alright, good. I still have a chance of winning this.
There it goes. A heavy hit. Down it goes.
Okay, but like I said, it still has to be the common team. Normally it does bring out Elekid in this situation, which will give me the sign if it is the common team.
Oh,
Oh, it's Porygon. Okay, I gotta stay in. Wait, hold up. Porygon. I
Number
have...
remaining Pokemon is 3-2. This battle's outcome is still far from certain.
Hold on. I remember this situation before. 12, Berry.
They're eyeing each other warily.
No, I have to sacrifice Horsey. I have to play this safe.
The trainer's switching Pokemon. Oh, it's Horsey! A sharp attack! Hit! That was good! How will this Pokemon switch affect the flow of battle?
A quick clawed. I was trying to hope I can get up.
Great hit! Oh, it has no strength left. That KO will bring out a new Pokemon. Oh, it's Benji!
I'm pretty sure
Two
still
Pokemon
faster than
remain
me.
on each side. A furious attack. Hit! That inflicted
Okay, that's
some
not a bad thing. Okay, that I don't mind.
damage. How's that? That's it!
Oh, I did 14. I needed it to do more.
It's a fierce battle. There's the attack. Yes, it's a hit. It managed to hang in there.
Okay, so I still have a chance. I still have a real good chance now.
Hit. That was good. Both combatants appear to be exhausted. Vicious attack. Right. That's a hit. Oh, it's collapsed.
Okay. So this is still good. It does have Quick Claw, but I've seen it in low HP situations. It does do recover.
The Pokeball opens to reveal its Pokemon. It's
So even if it
down
does
to the
recover,
last
I still have a good
Pokemon
chance.
now. There's a big HP difference between the
All right,
two
good. We still ended up
A psychic
not getting
blast.
Quick Clawed. So now we're left one-on-one. We can win this, but Slowpoke cannot do Earthquake turn 1 like I mentioned earlier. I really hope this was the smart play.
Has only one
It might not have been
Pokemon left for
ultimately
battle.
though. I think I should have realized that Horsey does do a decent enough Hydro Pump damage.
This is the last Pokemon.
Let's just hope I don't end up paying for it.
Just one-on-one now. What's next? Drilled a weakness.
That's a loss. Oh.
There it goes. Serious damage. It used a berry to restore its HP.
I need this to crit. I need this to crit.
Competitor.
I need it to crit.
What's this? Off power.
That's a loss. Unless it does Surf, but it's gonna do Earthquake. Yeah.
Hang on, Earthquake. That's some major damage.
That is so
That
upsetting.
settles this battle. And there goes the battle.
I think the smarter play was just to stay with Abra, but I really wanted to play it safe, and Slowpoke just decided to do Earthquake turn 1, which ruined it. I would have won that if it weren't for the... This Rex just trolls very hard.
This is it, the final battle. Which trainer will claim the champion's throne?
It is so rare for Scyther to lead. Stop doing that. Ugh.
battle. Which trainer will claim the champion's throne?
Alright, let's see what we're in store for this time.
Here's the first move. It's super effective.
That is another loss.
There's the shot. A heavy hit.
And it did 15.
Use this held item to restore HP.
Alright, well, have to crit.
Hot battle continues. How's that?
Nope.
Bullseye. Hang on, earthquake. A crushing blow. Yes, it's going down. So, what will be the next Pokemon? Oh, it's Benji. There's a big HP difference between two combatants.
I technically can still win from this position, but I probably should have just reset. There's no way I can win from here.
Right, that's a hit. Oh, it's a lap. That KO will bring out a new
Unless it brings
Pokemon.
Elekid, which I have seen it do before.
Oh, it's Elekid.
Okay.
Two Pokemon
It just can't
remain
crit.
on each side.
That's all it can do. It just can't crit.
There it goes.
Alright.
Here's the payback. Bam, that worked perfectly.
So since it brought out Elekid,
Wow.
my guess is that the last has to be Onyx. It could be still Porygon, but it normally brings other folks ahead of Elekid.
Pokemon left to come out.
Does it?
Oh, it's
Alright, it's Onyx.
This is the last
So I'm gonna have to
Pokemon.
fall down here, and of course he just has to
Number of
land.
remaining Pokemon is 2-1. Vicious attack. That's it. Down it goes. Each team has only one Pokemon left for
I
battle.
also have to make sure I don't get critted by the Onyx, but I have to land and not get crit because it does outspeed me.
Pokemon now. A furious attack. Furious damage. Hydro Pump. It's super effective.
Did it. Finally did it.
There are no more remaining Pokemon. Congratulations. The champion has
Well, I
been
proved that it's not a
decided.
loss, but that has to go, a lot has to go right, and it has to be still the common team. Because Elekid has to come out second. If Onyx came out second, that would have been a loss. You know what? We'll just leave it at 43. We'll just leave it at 43. It really wasn't, but we'll leave it there just because I didn't have my timer ready. But man, look at that. Look at that time for improvement. 14 minutes on Rex. That is really bad. But honestly, Korra went pretty bad too. Everything else was just beautiful for round 2, but Korra and Rex are the ones that will just always get me. I have to get super lucky to get good times on those, but at least we have room for improvement. And definitely on Rex. Because I know I can get it on one try, but that was just really bad. But we can only improve from there, because I'm definitely going to go improve that time. I'm not having that as a good time, but we'll start it off as a starting point and work our way up, because we have other cups to take care of in round 2. Well, we go little by little. Man, I'm gonna have to take a break from that, but always appreciate the watches. Thanks, and much love to everyone that always tunes in and supports. Till the next run, till the next time, love y'all, stay safe.